Another really cool way to choose RGB color is the Adobe Color website. So it's color.adobe.com, and if you have an Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, then you can log into the site over here. It should show that you're logged in, and all the work that you do here will be saved to your Creative Cloud libraries, which is really cool. To start out, you can just pick any of these sort of color themes. You can go with an analogous color theme, and anytime that you move these, it'll just sort of force the theme to be analogous or triadic. Really cool, right? Complementary. And you can see that you can move the sliders inside and out, get different shades, different tones, things like that. So this is a very cool area to check out. For what we're going to do today, though, we're going to go over to here to this little tiny camera, and we're going to click our camera, and this will allow us to grab our image that we're making our palette from. So I'm going to grab my All You Need Is Love picture, and it's going to load it up, and this is so badass. It just sort of finds the colors in the picture to give you some place to start. And usually you know, I wind up tweaking this just a little bit. For example, I love the pink that it chose. That's great. The blue is a little deep, so I can grab this, and you can see that when I start to move it, it will magnify, which is great because if you can see up there in the magnification, you can see some of the artifacts from the JPEG and stuff like that. So I can find a nice blue right here. That one's great. I'm really not so into the green, so I think I'm going to change the green from green over to a purple, like that. I like the yellow that it picked down here, maybe a little bit lighter. I feel like this is a lighter yellow, so I'm going to go there. And then my orange, I think it's probably the same color orange here. I'm going to go up and go here. This is giving me a really nice selection to choose from. Now what I can do is, after I'm done picking my colors, I can go ahead and save my theme, and I'm going to call it All You Need Is Love, and I'm going to put it here in my Skillshare library, and I can choose whether or not to publish this theme to the Explore area of this website. For this one, I don't think I'm going to publish it, but I am going to save it. And after I save it, I have my theme here. Now, if I'm not totally happy with the colors that I've chosen, I can go to Edit, and this is going to take the colors that I've chosen and give me this great little editing space. And each time I click on a color here, I can adjust it. So I can make this one maybe a little bit lighter if I want to. This one I definitely want to make a little bit lighter, so I can adjust this a little bit lighter here, something like that, and I can go ahead and do this, and then when I'm happy, I can go ahead and save it. I can save the changes or save it as a completely different file if I want to, which is really cool. While we're here, we might as well look at a few other areas of this website that are pretty cool. If you want somewhere to start, you can go to Explore, and this area publishes themes from all the Adobe Creative Cloud users. So maybe you don't have a photo that you want to start with. Maybe you want to start with one of these. And you can see that as I mouse over these, I can save it into my Creative Cloud and use it just as it is, or I can edit a copy and use my edited copy. Just because we're here, I'm going to go ahead and save one of these also. I'm going to say save this one, and I'm going to also save it into the same space. Save. And it's in my space. Also, after using this website for a while, you're going to have your themes, and you can see I have made some themes. So these are all of the color themes that I've created for different projects and stuff like that. So now that I have that saved, I'm going to go into, no, not that, I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to come in here to Photoshop, and I can open up any document that I want to, but what I really wanted to show you here is that if I go into my library, I'm going to go down to Skillshare, and there is my color theme. There's All You Need Is Love, and there's the other theme that I saved. So cool. But what really makes this cool is that it's saved throughout all your programs. So if I open Illustrator now and I want to apply my colors, my RGB colors that I've just selected, I can now go over here, Skillshare, and those are the colors that I just created. So here is All You Need Is Love. And so you just go ahead and start to color your work. Really cool.